Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Today we're gonna make fish stew. Now what we've got here, we have got, about 4 pounds of cod. Now with this, we're gonna slice it in about 2-inch thick pieces. We've got garlic, we've got red potatoes, we've got onion, we've got salt, pepper, we've got 6 cups of water, and we're going to use half of this 1-pound pack of bacon. We've got tomato paste. We've got these adorable little Tabasco sauce, and we'll use both of those. And we've got cayenne pepper. It calls for cayenne pepper. However, this is our homemade blend, and we'll be using that. First thing we want to do, we want to cut the bacon, and we want to fry it in the cast iron. We're going to chop it up in little pieces, and when I get that done, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, while this is rendering down and frying, we're going to get these onions chopped up. And as soon as those are fried up nice, we're going to throw these onions in and let them saute for about 6 minutes. We're going to, after 3 minutes, we're going to throw the garlic in. Okay, the next done, we'll be back. Okay, y'all, if you want to look down in this pot, you'll see the bacon is fried, the fat is rendered down. Now you want to leave all that goodness in there. And you want to add the onions. Now that's a good size onion in there. Everything's better with a good sized onion. Now you just want to turn this down a little bit and let that saute for 3 minutes, and then you add your garlic and you let it saute for another 3 minutes. And that smells so good already, doesn't it, Mr. James? Yes. Alright, y'all, in the meantime, while the onions and bacon and garlic is cooking, we are going to slice our potatoes. About, 1/4-inch slices. And I like using these red new potatoes. They've just got so much flavor to them. And when I'm done with that, we'll be back. Okay, y'all, now these are all sauteed up nice, and that's what you want. The next step is we are going to add a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Mix that around. Looks good. And then we are going to add our water. Now a lot of people uses fish sauce, oyster sauce. I think the flavor of the fish over here, it needs to stand alone, and it does. So I don't think it needs the extra sauces. So we use water, and this is 6 cups. And at this point, we want to add just a tiny bit I mean, that's probably 1/4 of a teaspoon of the peppers. A little salt. Pepper. Now we want to stir this up to break up that tomato paste. And we're going to turn up the heat. Now, we are going to put all these potatoes in here. And we're going to give them a 10-minute head start. Because if we put the fish in now, it'll break apart. It'll overcook the fish. So we want to pre-cook these potatoes first for about 10 minutes. Put the lid on it and leave it alone for 10 minutes. When that 10 minutes is up, we'll be back. Okay, y'all, it's been cooking a couple minutes. Now we want to put a bay leaf in it. Completely forgot about it. The potatoes are starting to cook a little bit. And it's looking good.
Smells good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all. Now is the time to add the Tabasco sauce. There's not a whole lot in these little bottles. You know, I think one just might do it.
I almost see it.
There's 1/8 of a fluid ounce. That's all right. It gets the job done. Okay, now what we want to do, we want to place the fish down in there. Now, that will be the last time you stir this at this point, because we don't want to break up that fish. Now, as you can see, we've got them cut up in nice chunks. Put them all up there. First, I'm going to taste this broth. That's good. Now I'm going to use a clean spoon. I'm going to ladle that broth all up in there. And then just gently move that fish around. We want the sauce to cover the fish nice. Now we're going to keep this on a low heat on my stove because it's gas. On your stove, you may want to turn it up just a little bit. We're going to put the lid back on that for 20 minutes and we're going to leave it alone. When that's done, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, now we are making some garlic bread to go with this. So I mixed garlic up with butter, and this will go in a 400-degree oven until it is toasted. Now in the meantime, it has been 20 minutes. Show you this fish. This smells so good. And as you can see, because we didn't stir it, it stayed in one piece. Now I need to fish that bay leaf out of there carefully so I don't break up the fish. Well, when I find that, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, the garlic bread is done, the fish stew is done, and we are going to plate this up. Oh, those potatoes are cooked perfect. Let me get a few.
Don't forget to watch for your bay leaf.
Yes. Oh my goodness, y'all, that looks so good. I am going to let that cool down for a minute, and then I'm going to do a taste test for you. I will be right back. Okay, y'all, now I did put a sprinkle of parsley in there and in my bowl, and the potatoes, as you can see, are cooked perfect. I got the bacon and the onions, but look at the star of the show. Look how flaky that is. That is some beautiful cod. Okay, I am going to taste the broth first, see if it needs any salt. And it does. It needs a little more salt. That is wonderful. Now get a bite of that fish. Y'all. That is so good. I would highly, highly recommend this recipe for you. You can taste everything that you put in it. You can taste a little bit of the spice, the tomato, the potato. Oh my gosh. But that fish is the star of the show, and it is wonderful. Well, y'all, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed to Pennington's Garden Life, come on over and subscribe. We're good people. Y'all have a blessed day.